Imagine buying a computer today that makes a $5,000 Mac Pro look slow, fits right in the palm of your hand, and costs less than a smartphone. That is no longer a futuristic dream. It is officially here, and it is completely rewriting the rules of what a desktop computer can do. For years, the tech world told us that if you wanted real power, the kind of power that renders 8K video, compiles massive code bases, or handles heavy machine learning models, you needed a massive, loud, power-hungry desktop tower. But Apple just looked at that entire industry and decided to entirely change the game. Enter the M5 Mac Mini. Right now, there is a massive shift happening in the tech landscape, and if you are looking at buying a new computer, you need to stop exactly what you were doing. Do not buy a laptop, do not build a massive PC, and definitely do not buy an older Mac until you understand exactly what the M5 generation brings to the table. This is not just a standard spec bump. This is a complete architectural leap that changes how we interact with desktops forever. To understand why this tiny machine is causing panic at rival tech companies, we have to look at what is happening under the hood. The M5 chip isn't just about speed. It is about a fundamental change in efficiency and intelligence. Apple has shifted its focus heavily toward neural processing, massive bandwidth upgrades, and a thermal design that defies physics. When you look at this tiny square on your desk, it is hard to comprehend that it holds more computing power than the supercomputers of a decade ago. Let's talk about the raw power first, because the numbers are frankly ridiculous. We are looking at single-core performance that beats almost every mainstream desktop processor on the market today. But single-core is just for basic tasks. When you fire up all the cores on the M5, the multi-threaded performance enters a completely different league. If you are a video editor working in Premiere or Final Cut, a graphic designer handling massive 3D renders, or a developer running multiple virtual environments, the M5 handles it without even spinning up its fan to an audible level. You can throw a timeline packed with 8K ProRes footage, color grading effects, and multiple audio tracks at it, and it scrubs through smoothly like it is playing a standard 1080p YouTube video. There are no dropped frames, no stuttering, and no waiting around for proxy files to generate. You just edit in real time. But the real secret weapon of the M5 Mac Mini isn't just the raw CPU or GPU power. It is the upgraded unified memory architecture. In a traditional PC, your processor has to talk to the RAM, and the RAM has to talk to the graphics card across a physical motherboard, creating a massive bottleneck. Apple eliminated that bottleneck entirely by placing the memory directly on the chip package. The CPU, GPU, and neural engine all share the exact same pool of ultra-fast memory. This means when your computer needs to process a massive file, it doesn't waste time copying data back and forth. It just accesses it instantly. This is why an Apple Silicon Mac with 16 or 24 gigabytes of RAM often outperforms a traditional PC with double that amount. The efficiency is unmatched, and with the M5 generation, the memory bandwidth has been pushed to absolute extremes, allowing for data transfer speeds that were previously impossible in a consumer desktop. Then there is the elephant in the room, artificial intelligence. We are living in an era where AI is no longer a gimmick. It is integrated into the tools we use every single day.